Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? At Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home a breeze. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, you'll feel confident every step of the way. Start your search anytime with their easy-to-use online property search at basinbrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit basinbrokers.com today and let's get moving.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
In the Mondack region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling of Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Mondack region together one smile at a time.
Here at Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, we believe in we, not I. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice and the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are a cooperative.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you.
Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it.
Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Got a crack in your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the Windshield Doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the Windshield Doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the Windshield Doctor today. Your clear choice for crystal clear results.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf fields that saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Berg with Williston State. The turf project was a much needed addition for our communities. It seems like the complex and fields are used all the time, and that's what it's for. Helping our kids get more and more practice and host more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city having turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Call 572-9275 today to become part of the team and support the turf project.
Hey there, sports fans. Mike Brewer coming back here from the well in Williston, and this is the Williston State College pregame show right here on Dakota Country 96.1. Tetons out warming up, getting ready to go against the Muckanucks of Turtle Mountain Community College. Tetons will be in their home greens. Muckanucks in their whites. And then the Argyle down the side of their uniforms as well. Teton men had a big win last night against Rocky Mountain College's men team, as they're looking to have a big one again. And we will see who it is between the dynamic duo of J.J. McDonald and Eden Hobbs, and who's going to light it up tonight, or if someone new is going to get it on the fun, as it's been throughout the first now 6 games of the season for the Tetons, now this will be the 7th game of the season for the Tetons. It has either been McDonald or Hobbs who's really taken over. Hobbs, the last 3 now, has really come under control. We'll have to see if McDonald will have a chance to light it up. The Tetons look to have another big win today here against Turtle Mountain. Coming in, it should be a quick up and down game for the Tetons as well. We'll have to look to see right now at how they've been faring throughout this season, as we'll take a look first at their team statistics coming into this one. None available for Turtle Mountain. So let's take a peek at the Tetons here as we have about 3.5 left to go before we get underway. As a squad, they're averaging 95 points per game through 6 games played, shooting 51% from the field, 33% from beyond the arc, and 72% from the stripe. 47 rebounds per game and 11 assists. The Tetons, they are holding their opponents, or they're forcing their opponents into 17 turnovers a game. They're still, Tetons are a +1 in the turnover differential, so that's something that they're looking to clean up. But however, in the rebound margin, the Tetons have nearly been a +10. They've actually been an over 10. They're a +11 so far on the boards. They do a very good job. And as some of these freshmen start to get some time and their feet underneath them, especially for Christopher Davis and Bridger Johnson, Tetons really look to come alive. Also, Andrew Sauer for the Tetons. So those 3 freshmen looking to make a big impact. The Tetons come in expecting big things already from Grantham Milner, who is still awaiting a breakout moment. He saw sparks of it at the Buster Gillis, as we see him now sitting on the bench for the Tetons. Milner looking to have his first big game to establish himself as the next dominant big here for Williston State. Speaking of dominant bigs for Williston State, had the opportunity to catch former Teton Rex Sterling on the TV last week as his Wofford went up against Auburn. Sterling came away with 6 points in the game on 3 of 3 shooting, so always good to see the Tetons doing good things at the next level. Taking a look at the individual leaders for Williston State here in this one. It is McDonald averaging 26 points per game and Hobbs averaging 25, with Hayer right outside of that 10-point threshold at 9.8 and Sauer in at 8.3. Looking at some of the ball control stats now for the Tetons. Leading the way on the boards is going to be McDonald. He's pulling down out 8 rebounds. The 6-foot sophomore pacing the way in rebounds for the Tetons. McDonald, or it's going to be Hayer leading the way with 3 assists per game. And steals per game, McDonald coming away with 2 steals per game, although it feels like he has quite a bit more of that. And the Tetons also getting quite a few blocks. They are averaging over 3 blocks per game so far in this season, as they're looking to have a big game here against the Muckanucks. They'll have the size and speed advantage out on the court. We'll see how quickly it can translate to points, as now we're going to step aside for a quick 30-second timeout. When we come back, we will have the Basin Brokers starting lineups for the men's game right here on Dakota Country 96.1. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Watford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96.1, and now it's time for the Basin Brokers starting lineup. Basin Brokers, for all your real estate needs, trust the experts at Basin Brokers. Starting out first for Turtle Mountain, it's going to be Chad Parisian, shooting guard. Out second, it'll be Ashton Parisian, number 1 point guard. Limited information for some of the Turtle Mountains guys. And next up, number 11, Abraham Peltier, out at shooting guard. Number 23, Parker Wallette, is a junior power forward. And coming out last is going to be Taden Azure, a freshman center. And now they're going to hit the lights here at Williston State and put on the display as the Tetons get ready to make their starting lineups here in this one. Starting out first for the Tetons is going to be a 6-foot sophomore guard from San Antonio, Texas. Number 1, Josiah McDonald. Out second for the Tetons is a 6-foot sophomore guard from Bondo, North Dakota. Number 2, Carson Hare. Out third for Williston State is a 6'4 freshman guard from Fort Myers, Florida. Number 3, Christopher Davis. Number 15, a 6'10 freshman forward from Melbourne, Australia, Grantham Milner. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Tetons is going to be a 6'5 sophomore forward from Melbourne, Australia, number 21, Eden Hobbs. The Tetons are under the helm of fourth-year head coach Alex Herman and assistant coach Ron McDade. Well, the Tetons now in their green uniforms looking to get after it. First weekend of play in front of their home fans as they're looking to put on a show here in this one. They had a slow start off yesterday, but they really got off to the races after. It was Hobbs who stole the show. He's looking to get off again on another one. As now the Tetons huddling up on the board, and that is the Basin Brokers starting lineup right here on Dakota Country, your local experts for navigating the real estate game. Coach Herman out of McCord getting his guys going. A chance to talk to Alex yesterday before the games and asked him how his guys were feeling after how the week of practice was. He says they had a very good film session after that one of the games in Lake Region, but everyone seemed to learn a lot and they continue to grow, and they're looking for a big win here. Tetons win the tip. Hare over to Hobbs, now to McDonald, back up on top. It'll go to Carson. Good move, ball movement to start for the Tetons. Three-pointer in the corner for Hobbs, up and good. As the Tetons start off with an early lead back up the court. Again, it's going to Turtle Mountain for the first time. Williams Jr. has it. Hey, looking to drive on McDonald, flips it out, and his pass is going to flip through a couple of teammates. And to go out of bounds to the Tetons. Milner now looking to inbound. He'll get it into Hare again up the court. We'll see if they run a set again. Hare back to Hobbs. He goes for another dribble. That one will be off. Davis with the rebound. He'll take a dribble, put a short shot up. In it goes. Chris Davis with his first bucket of the game. Tetons up 5-0. Back up the court now will come the Mucknucks. Wallette has it on the point. Coming and picking up the ball will be Parisian Jr. He'll drive and kick to Peltier. Peltier, fade away jumper from the elbow, no good. Pulled down by Hare. He'll look to push, looking for a second issue. No there, nothing there. Now to McDonald. McDonald picks it up on top to Hare from 28 feet. That's going to be in from way downtown. Carson with a huge three-pointer. as the Tetons start up 8-0. Now looking to do it again defensively. Here comes a drive by Parisian. He'll kick it off to the corner to Williamson. Now a 3-ball in from Parisian Jr. And that'll be a 3-pointer, make it 5-3. Hobbs, long pass to McDonald. 3-pointer from Josiah, no good. And it'll be a rebound into the hands of Parisian Jr. He'll push it up the court, runs into McDonald, lose a handle, but it'll be picked up by Williams. 3-pointer up, no good. Hobbs will kick it back to Davis. Tetons looking to force the issue. Back comes Carson. He'll hit the Jets, gets to the cup, up and in, and that's going to be an and one. Hare with 5 and a chance for 6 as Sheldon Williams will pick up the first foul of the game. He was in the restrictive area, as that will put Carson to the line for 1. Tetons back up by 7. Chance to reclaim their 8-point lead that they had. Would start off on an 8-0 run as Hare knocks down his and one free throw. Now makes it 11-3. Ashton pairs in up the court. Here comes a double team. He'll do a good job to get to the baseline. Now he's going to be trapped. Swing pass will go into the corner. Peltier pushed it back across the court to Wallette. That'll be in and out. No good. Tipped away from Milner to Persian. And a 3-ball comes back. McDonald will sky for the rebound and push it up to Hobbs. Back out now to Hare. Hare's going to drive. He'll flip one up. No good. And he'll tip it out of the hands of Peltier, and that'll go out of bounds. First 2 subs of the game coming in for the Tetons. It'll be Sauer and Powell entering for Davis and Milner. Munkanuck's ball will bring it up the court. Bullet pass will go across to Wallette. He gets down into the post. Pushes it back into the perimeter. 3-ball coming. Doesn't hit. And it'll be pulled down by Carson. Hare. Back come the Tetons to McDonald. Through the paint. No good. McDonald gets his own rebound. Misses on the way up. JoJo thought he got hit. And back comes the Munkanucks. As now there's going to be a loose ball, but it'll be picked up by Persian. Off into the corner, back up on top. He'll get it back, looking to drive. Floater over the top of Powell. No good. Sauer will pull down the rebound. Long pass to Hobbs. Hobbs gets to the paint, kicks it back off to Hare for 3. Up, no good. Sauer has his rebound tipped out of his hands. And to go back to Williston State. Substitution coming in for the Munkanucks. Out is going Abraham Peltier. And in will be Braylon Herman. Also out is Williams with Taden Azure checking in. Carson Hare inbounding from the near sideline. Calls for action. Nothing open down low. Up to Sauer. He'll set up the half-court look. Sauer instead steps into a 3-pointer, and he'll knock one down from straight away. Tetons with a couple of early 3-pointers, and they're all of a sudden up by 11. 14-13. There's going to be a steal by the Tetons. Hare alley oops it to McDonald for the flush. And there's going to be a timeout called by Turtle Mountain. McDonald from Hare for 2, and that's one that they've been looking to connect on a few times here throughout the season. 1 minute timeout on the court. We'll take it as well. Back in 60.
Hi, this is Kyle from Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air, and we'd like to remind you we are ready for the change of seasons. The Toro snowblowers have already arrived and are set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. If you're finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available, along with service after the sale at Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living, located on 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Michael back here for Teton basketball. Turtle Mountain has the ball. Parisian Jr. has the ball, working it up on top. He'll look to drive. Really cut off by Hare. Hare looking to strip it, and he does. Here comes a 4-on-1 break, and Carson goes for the layup up and in. Hare now with 8 points in the game. 18-3 start for the Tetons. Hare working his way up. He's going to tip it away again. Carson get it off to McDonald for 2 on the flush. Jojo with a couple of dunks here early on in this one. And now it'll make it 20-3. 4:04 the Tetons coming out of this timeout. Up the court now is Wallette. He'll whip it off behind his back, over out of the wing, off the legs of the defender, or off of Peltier. Peltier looking to drive. He'll flip it underneath to Herman. Herman goes for the baseline jumper, and he'll be fouled on the leg. Trio of Tetons set to check in. McKenna, Johnson, and McPeak here early with 15-13 left to go in the first half. That foul's going to go on Carson Hare, his first personal. And first one at the stripe from Herman is going to be no good. Hobbs, McDonald, and Hare all check out of the game. As at the line is going to be Herman for his next one, and that one will drop in over the lip. Up the court comes Bridger Johnson, his first trip running point here in this one for the Tetons. He'll hand it off to McKenna. McKenna back to McPeak, now to Johnson. Weaving around the top, big screen from Powell out to Sauer for 3, no good. It'll be tipped around, pulled down on the perimeter. Up on top by Chad Parisian Jr. He'll be working his way against McPeak up the court. He'll get a step, and that'll be up and no good on the runner. Powell with the rebound off to McPeak, who's going to race it up the court. 3-on-2. Sauer on the baseline drive as it knocked out of bounds by Abraham Peltier. And he'll give the ball back to the Tetons. 24 left to go on the shot clock. 14:36 left to go in the first half. 20-4 Tetons lead. BJ set to trigger for the Tetons. Looking, waiting, no one open. Fires it up to Sauer. Now over to McKenna. McKenna looking to take off. Over to McPeak. Mason drives, kicks back to Johnson. Hands it off to Sauer. Andrew shovel pass underneath to Powell. And they couldn't quite connect the dots. Coach Herman saying, hey, let's go for a nice little bounce pass on that one. Something with a little less pace on it is back up. Come Turtle Mountain, the drive now from Wallette on Johnson. Up, no good. Good defense by Bridger on the mismatch. Now off to Sauer. Powell through the lane with authority. Joaquin for 2. He's on the board now. 22-4. Three-pointer coming from Azure. That's going to be no good. Long rebound pulled down by Herman as he'll pull it back to the perimeter. Checking up now against McPeak. Tries to body him up. Good job by Mason. Up on top, it'll go again to Abraham Peltier. He'll drive on Sauer. Tough drive, no good. Powell with the rebound. Off to Johnson. Back up the court. He'll find McPeak. Back to Bridger, setting things up. A Powell screen. Bridger gets down in the mid-paint. Going to be trapped. Force it out to Sauer. Tetons pull it back out and reset. McKenna now up on top. Mason gets off on the jump. Now McKenna driving. Dumps it underneath to Powell. Out to Johnson for 3. Got it to go! Bridger with the triple. Fourth three-pointer of the half for the Tetons. Al makes it 25-4. 21-point lead for Williston State. Parisian Jr. now will hand it off to Wallette. He thought about a 3. Picked up his dribble. Will push it up on top to Peltier. 2 set to come in for Turtle Mountain. Loose ball on the ground. Picked up by Powell. Dumps it off to Johnson. Bridger off like a shot to the far wing. He'll cross over. Slow things down up to McPeak. Straight away 3 off the back. No good. Sauer with the board. He'll pull it back. Johnson to McPeak. Back to Bridger. Sauer now on the wing. Backs down on a defender. McKenna open. Three-pointer from Charlie. That's no good. Tipped around. We pulled down over on the perimeter by Turtle Mountain. Here comes a drive by Wallette. Wallette from the elbow puts down the J. His first points of the game. Second field goal in the half for Turtle Mountain, now 25-6. Mason up to McKenna. Charlie back to Bridger. Johnson now backpedal. Gets to the elbow. Back to McKenna, looking to take on Wallette. Out to McPeak. Baseline drive back up on top. Sauer. McKenna again for three. That one will be no good. McKenna going cold, still looking to get his first bucket at home. Went scoreless yesterday. Mason just about with a steal. He'll get back on defense on Wallette. Will get down underneath. Tries to throw it off of Johnson. Will come away with a steal. Here comes a 3-on-2. Bounce pass underneath to Sauer for two. Andrew Sauer with two more. He has five. Long run out pass to Azure for two. Teton defense a little late getting back. They have two more subs coming in. It will be Milner and Davis, two starters back in. Weave up on top of the perimeter again. Powell back to McPeak. Sauer thought about a three-pointer up on top. Crosses over on Peltier. Gets to the bucket. That one's no good. Pulled down by Peltier. Long pass ahead will go to Parisian. He'll take an open three after he gets McPeak to skate by. And that will make it now 27-11 with 10:59 left to go, and a timeout's going to be called by Turtle Mountain. We'll take a short one. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? At Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home a breeze. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, you'll feel confident every step of the way. Start your search anytime with their easy-to-use online property search at basinbrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit basinbrokers.com today and let's get moving.
Back here for Tetons basketball on Dakota Country 96-1. Bridger Johnson coming up the court for the Tetons. Picks up a high screen. Now three more set to come in for Williston State. Johnson looking down low. Nothing there to McPeak for three. That'll be no good. Tipped out by McKenna. And it'll be saved by Johnson and McPeak. Now McPeak on a drive. Jump stop off to McKenna. He'll go again from range. That'll be no good. This time it'll be pulled back down by Herman. He'll take off, gets into the mid-range, pushes it out onto the perimeter. He'll find Lundy. Now back out to Herman for three. He'll knock it down. No, they're going to say a long two by Braylon Herman. That'll be 27-14. Scoreboard currently has one too many here at the well. Now Johnson cut off in the mid-post area. McKenna back out to Johnson. 10:05 left to go. Davis for a three, and that's not going to hit anything. Out of bounds it'll go. And with that stop on the clock with 10 minutes left, it will be a media timeout. So that'll be a full timeout here on the court. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
In the Mondack region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling of Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Mondack region together one smile at a time.
Mike, we're back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96-1. Coming back up the court is going to be Turtle Mountain. Ashton Priesen back in. Turtle Mountain's going with a steal. Chris Davis off to the races. Davis up to McDonald, and McDonald's going to put another one down. JoJo looking to put on a show today here at home. There'll be a pass. Will go ahead to Herman. Gets it in the corner. He'll get it back. There'll be a trap coming again for the Tetons. Herman will be able to drill it back out on the perimeter to Wallett, and he'll hit up three. Parker Wallett from range. Off the court again comes Carson Hare back into the game as well. Now to Milner. He'll hand it back off to Hare. Hare crosses over, looks to drive, bullies his way to the bucket, can't finish. Rebound will go back to Parisian. He'll be out to the races, get to the elbow, kicks to the outside. Wallett with the mid-range floater. That'll be no good. It'll be pulled down by Herman, and he'll hit the mid-range jump shot. That's no good. Hobbs finally will come down with the rebound. He'll dribble it out for Williston State. Eden now looking to drive again, and he gets to the cup, but Hobbs can't finish. Teton's allergic to buckets here over the last couple of minutes. Raising up on top, being hounded by Hare. Williston State looking to see if they can turn defense into offense. Now up on top of the perimeter. Hare there with just about a steal. Loose ball getting it out again, and there's going to be a tip out of bounds. They'll say off of Milner. As Williams is being aggressive in there for Turtle Mountain. Now a sub coming in. Out of the game is going Herman. Checking in Abraham Peltier. Inbound pass up on top. It'll go to Williams. Williams hands it off to Pearson. Pearson flips onto the high post to Williams. Gets down low to Wallett. Back out on the wing to Williams. Underneath again to Wallett on Hare. Baseline drop step, and Wallett with the pump fake. Got Hare up in the air, and that will be foul on Carson, his second personal, second team. And they're going to say that one was on the ground on the pump fake before the second effort. Now throw up on top will go into the hands of Williams. Fresh 20 on the shot clock for Turtle Mountain. Coming around the clock is Parisian. That'll be a steal by the Tetons. Hobbs will get it, and this time it's Hobbs going for the slam. Even with 5 points in the game, Tetons up now 31-17, and there's going to be a foul called on McDonald. Picking up his first personal, third team foul. 7:47 left to go in the first half. Wallett looks to inbound up on top to Pearson. Pearson crosses over on Hare. Now back to Williams. Williams looking to drive on Davis. Davis with a big block. McDonald saves it in the hands of Carson. Up it'll go to Hobbs. Hobbs going to play it up, and that one will be off the in and out. No good. Back is Peltier. Peltier kicks it off to Pearson for three. That's no good. Hare will hit it ahead to Hobbs. Hobbs gets a wide open look, and he's going to take it down, lose the handle. Now to Davis. Davis for three. That's going to be no good. Tetons coming up cold, and McDonald will be whistled for another foul as he tried to rip the ball away from Peltier. Williams will be checking out of the game with Chad Parisian coming in. Pearson working the ball up across the timeline. 7:03 as he crosses over. Long pass into the corner to Peltier. Peltier on McDonald. Tough shot. Up, no good. Milner with the board. Back to Josiah. Off the court, Tetons looking for a big knockout punch. McDonald for three, and he'll hit that one. Josiah now with 9 in the half. Tetons up 34-16. Back up the court. Pearson working on Hare. He'll cross over, get into the paint, rip it underneath to Lundy. Lundy can't handle and throws it into the hands of McDonald. McDonald behind his back to Hobbs with a reverse layup, up and in. Hobbs now with 7 in the game. Tetons up by 20. Back down the court. Wallet on the drive. He's going to be cut off. Lundy now to the outside to Parizin for three. No good. Hare with the rebound. Tetons pushing it up the court across the timeline. Taking on it. 6 minutes left. Hare, a little bit of hezzy dribble, and he's going to be hit on the way up and gets it to drop. Carson now with 10 points for the Tetons. There's a 22-point lead. Chance to make it 23. And with that, we're going to have another immediate timeout in the half. 5:58 left to go. 38-16. Tetons on the high side. We'll be back for the rest of the first half in 1 minute.
Here at Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, we believe in we, not I. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice and the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are a cooperative.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you.
Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it.
Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Mike, we're back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96-1. Powell and Sauer back into the game for the Tetons as Hare knocks down his and one free throw. Carson now with 7 points so far in this first half. Back at the court now comes Turtle Mountain. Crossing over is going to be Wallet. He gets it out to Parizin. Drives down low. Back to Wallet. He'll take off. Out on the perimeter to Peltier. Crosses over on Sauer. Cut off by Hobbs on the baseline. Up to McDonough. And there's going to be an over and back call. If it wasn't Parisian Jr. getting there first, it would have been another wide open dunk for McDonald as the Tetons. Looking to put the hammer down here now, up by 30 or 23. Three-pointer from McDonald straight away. That'll be no good. Taken down by Parizin. Hare on his hip up the court. Now the Tetons looking for another stop. Parizin pulls up from the elbow. That one's going to drop in there. Ashton Parizin for his first bucket of the game. Now 20-point lead for the 21-point lead for the Tetons, 39-18. Hare on the near wing, cross it over. He'll step back for a three-pointer of his own, and that's not going to hit anything. Out of bounds, it'll go back to Turtle Mountain. Taden Adger back in for Turtle Mountain. He checked in at the break for Luke Lundy. Ashton Parizin back up the court, looking to see if he can't continue to chip away at this 20-point deficit he and his Turtle Mountain face. Now a drive from Wallet. Back down up on top. It'll go to Peltier. The three is no good. Pulled down by Sauer and the Tetons up to McDonald. JoJo will take off. He'll drive down low underneath. Cut off. Looking at his man up the air. Bounce pass out to Hobbs. Here comes Hobbs on the take, and he's going to be fouled. Well, that's either on Wallet or Azure. We'll see who. It'll be on Azure, picking up his first personal, third team foul. As Hobbs is at the stripe for his first of two. First one's going to be up and good. Hobbs now with 8 points in the game. Second one will make 9 if he can knock down the second half. That one will be good as well. Hobbs now 2 for 2 from the stripe. Tetons up 41-18 here on the American State Bank scoreboard, and there's going to be a quick foul on McDonald. Got tangled up with Parizin. So now 2 on McDonald, 5 on the Tetons here in the half. See the Tetons go to the bench quickly, and they will. They'll bring in Zakowski for McDonald. So Zinan getting the quick entrance into the game. Zakowski, the 6'2 freshman guard from Billings, now looks to get some first half work here for Williston State. Bridger Johnson set to come in. Dump pass over to Wallett. He'll fade away, and it'll be Zakowski with the rebound. He'll swing through up to Hobbs. Eden will be stopped on the drive to Sauer in the corner underneath to Hare. It'll be up and in. Carson for 2. He now has 13 in the game to lead all scores. Back out, Parisian Jr. up to Ashton Parisian. He'll look to hand it off to Peltier. Nothing there. Now force it over, and it'll be Zakowski with the steal. Push it up to Hare. Underneath to Hobbs with the layup. Is going to be up and good. Eden Hobbs now with 11 in the game. Long pass out to Peltier. He'll Euro step through. There's Zakowski with a swat block. It'll go up on top to Parisian. No good. Zakowski again with the rebound. He'll run it out. It'll go to Hare. Hare cross. It'll go wide open. Look for Hobbs from 3. In it is from Eden again. His second three-pointer of the half. And the Tetons now up 48-18. And a timeout is going to be called with 2:49 left to go. And the Tetons coming in with some big subs. We'll see if it's a long one or a short one. It's a short one. We'll take a short break. Back in 30 seconds.
Got a crack in your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the Windshield Doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the Windshield Doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the Windshield Doctor today. Your clear choice for crystal clear results.
We're back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96-1. Tetons on defense. 2:35 left to go here in this second half. Up on top, Turtle Mountain, it's Taden Azure with a long two-point jump shot. That one will be good. Now 48-21. Inbound play goes from Milner to Johnson. Bridger up the court. He'll get it up on top to McKenna. McKenna high post to Milner. Milner looking to step through, bounces, spins underneath to Davis, puts it up and in, and Davis is going to get the shot to drop. Chris Davis with 2 more. He now has 4 and a chance for 5. He is number 2 coming on Azure. Davis at the stripe. That one goes around the world a couple of times and drops in there. Now 51-20. Back up the court, Patterson comes for Turtle Mountain across the timeline. 2 minutes left to go. Picked up by Bridger Johnson up on top. Handoff goes to Wallett. No, excuse me, not Wallett. That's going to be Williams on the drive. He throws it up, no good. Milner with the rebound, off to Johnson. He'll get it off to Zakowski on the near wing. Zakowski on the drive. He'll flip one up, no good. Milner with the rebound and the putback up and in. Milner with his first points of the game. Tetons now back up by 23, 53-20. On top, Patterson with a pull-up jumper, mid-range, no good. Long rebound will be kept alive by Turtle Mountain. Fresh 17 on the shot clock. Azure driving on Milner. He's going to lose a handle. Davis will come away with it. Up it'll go to Zakowski. Zakowski hangs, floats. He'll be fouled by Chad Patterson Jr. And that'll send Zakowski to the stripe for a couple. Both teams now with just 5 team fouls. With 1:11 left to go in this first half, Tetons ahead 53-21 on the American State Bank scoreboard. Zion Zakowski at the stripe for a pair. He'll knock the first one down. He gets in the scoring column. As Azure will check out of the game, and coming back in is Wallett for Turtle Mountain. Zukowski's second of 2 on the way. That one's going to be good. 55-20. Ashton Pearson walking it up the court. Final handful of possessions. Pass out onto the perimeter to Pearson Jr. Jump out from McKenna. Here comes Helton on the drive by Wallett. He'll go for the bank shot. Up and in for 2 from Wallett. Makes it now 55-22. Tetons likely their last possession or they'll have a chance for a 2-for-1 in the half. Now out to Davis up on top. 40 seconds left to go in the half. Zukowski on the drive, no good. Milner with the rebound and the putback. He now has 4 in the game. Tetons, if they can get a quick stop, they have a last-second look at the bucket. About 3 seconds between the shot and the game clock. Handed off to Pearson Jr. He's going to lose the ball on the drive, but there's going to be a foul called on Zukowski. And that will put now just a second between the shot and the game clock. 21 seconds left to go in the half. Zukowski's just gets his first. Turtle Mountain now can hold for 1. Johnson up guarding Pearson. 13 seconds left to go. Pearson crosses over, waits to trigger. Johnson looking to see if he can get a stop up on top. Pearson drives. Johnson forces a miss. Doesn't hit anything. 1 second left. Zukowski lets it go late and no good anyways. And that will be the Tetons pushing their lead out big, 57-22 here at the break. We are going to take a 5-minute timeout so we can go grab those halftime stats. When we come back, we'll have the start of our Spider RV halftime show here from Williston. Back in 5 minutes.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf fields that saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Berg with Williston State. The turf project was a much-needed addition for our communities. It seems like the complex and fields are used all the time, and that's what it's for, helping our kids get more and more practice and host more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city having turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Call 572-9275 today to become part of the team and support the turf project.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Watford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Hi, this is Kyle from Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air, and we'd like to remind you we are ready for the change of seasons. The Toro snowblowers have already arrived and are set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. If you're finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available, along with service after the sale at Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living, located on 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? At Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home a breeze. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, you'll feel confident every step of the way. Start your search anytime with their easy-to-use online property search at basinbrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit basinbrokers.com today and let's get moving.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
In the Mondack region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling of Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Mondack region together one smile at a time.
Here at Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, we believe in we, not I. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice and the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are a cooperative.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you.
Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it.
Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Got a crack in your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the Windshield Doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the Windshield Doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the Windshield Doctor today. Your clear choice for crystal clear results.
Mike, we're back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96.1. Taking a look to see right now, talk to the official score to see if the score is correct on, I thought there was a three-pointer that the scoreboard called a 3, but the officials called a 2. So I brought that up to Jeff Larson running the scoreboard today. So a good crew, they'll take a look at it and see if I'm wrong. I'll fully admit it and say, hey, I'm sorry, guys, to waste your time. If they're wrong, make sure, hey, we have the right score. Looking at the score as we are at the break, it will be for Turtle Mountain leading the way in scoring. Wallette with 8 points in the game, 6 from Parizin Jr., 2 in from Parizin, 4 in from Azure for 23 points total. 8 of 31 from the field, 3 of 12 from beyond the arc, and 2 of 3 from the stripe. 17 rebounds in the first half for Turtle Mountain, 12 defensive, 5 offensive rebounds, 6 total rebounds in the game. Or excuse me, 6 rebounds leads the way, and that coming off the bench for Turtle Mountain on that one is Braylon Herman, getting 6 rebounds, all of them coming, or 4 of them coming defensively, 2 offensively, 4 assists in the half, no steals, no blocks, 12 turnovers, 5 personal fouls. Azure the only one with more than 1. Looking at the Tetons, in their first half, they're led in scoring by Carson Hare, who has 15 at the break, 14 coming in from Eden Hobbs, 7 from Josiah McDonald, 5 from Chris Davis, 4 from Grantham Milner, 5 also from Andrew Sauer, 3 in from Bridger Johnson, 2 from Joaquin Powell, and 1 from Zynan Zokowski. Mason McPeak and Charlie McKenna still looking to crack the scoring column for Williston State. The Tetons in the first half shot 53% from the field, 22 of 41. That was even after going very, very cold from the floor for a good stretch there, especially a lot of stuff around the cup. 6 of 20 from beyond the arc for 30% and a perfect 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Looking at rebounding, the Tetons pulled down 21 rebounds in the game, 17 defensive, 4 offensive rebounds. Leading the way in rebounding for the Tetons is Carson Hare. He has 4 at the break, all of them defensive. Tetons have 15 assists in that first half, 8 steals led by Hare's 3. Davis also has 2 blocks, only 1 turnover, and 5 personal fouls. McDonald picked up 3 in the half, and Hare picked up 2. So Tetons have 6 minutes left to go, and they're still in locker room getting ready to go for the second half. Turtle Mountain out on the court. A couple players shooting around as they're looking to get ready to go to start off here in the second. We're going to take a quick timeout ourselves. We'll take a 4-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll finish up our Spider RV Storage halftime show and have the second half right here on Dakota Country 96.1. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf fields that saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Berg with Williston State. The turf project was a much-needed addition for our communities. It seems like the complex and fields are used all the time, and that's what it's for, helping our kids get more and more practice and host more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city having turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Call 572-9275 today to become part of the team and support the turf project.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Watford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Hi, this is Kyle from Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air, and we'd like to remind you we are ready for the change of seasons. The Toro snowblowers have already arrived and are set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. If you're finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available, along with service after the sale at Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living, located on 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? At Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home a breeze. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, you'll feel confident every step of the way. Start your search anytime with their easy-to-use online property search at basinbrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit basinbrokers.com today and let's get moving.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
In the Mondack region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling of Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Mondack region together one smile at a time.
Here at Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, we believe in we, not I. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice and the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are a cooperative.
Mike, we're back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96.1. Tetons back out shooting around. Welcome back to Spider RV Storage halftime report. Spider RV Storage with their new facility north of Williston. Looking at some of the advanced stats here. Points in the paint. Tetons up way big, 32-4. Points off of turnovers, 17-0 Tetons. Second chance points, 4-0 Williston State. And bench points, 12-7 Tetons. They led wire to wire in that first half. Their largest lead was 36 points. They currently have it 57-23 as the last couple of players from Turtle Mountain getting some layups up before they get ready to go. 20 seconds left as taking all the time they can to get some time before they start this second half. Tetons coming out to start the same way in this second half that they did in the first, and it appears that Turtle Mountain is as well, as there is the horn to officially end this second half here, or officially start this second half from Williston. As on the court it will be for the Tetons. McDonald, Hare, well, as Davis, Hobbs, and Milner. Normal five out there for Williston State. It is going to be Turtle Mountain ball inbounding. Will get the ball in now up on top of the perimeter. Harrison has it. The Wallette up on top. He'll step back. Now look to take off on Hobbs. Step back from the mid-range, off the board and in. Parker Wallette with a good step back jumper. Now makes it 57-25. Carson Hare will head it off to Hobbs. Hobbs will flip it off up on top. McDonald gets to the elbow. He's in the paint. Finds himself a little turnaround floater up and in. McDonald for two. So JoJo with a good bucket. And the Tetons now working their way back up or on defense. Wallette with a tough three. Hobbs with a good contest. And back up the court comes Carson Hare. Carson thought about a three-pointer. He'll kick it off to Eden Hobbs. Now up on top to McDonald for three, and that one is going to be good. JoJo starting off big for the Tetons in this half, 62-25. The Pearson will lose it out of bounds. It'll be last touch by Hare, and the Tetons, however, and inbounding the ball now will be Turtle Mountain. Setting to inbound is Chad Pearson Jr. He's going to flip it up on top to Wallette, and they'll set things up in the half court. 18:50 left to go in the ball game on the American State Bank scoreboard. Abraham Peltier has it up, driving on Davis. Peltier is going to lose it on his way up, and it'll go out of bounds. He was trying to draw the foul on Davis. Inbound play now. Back is Hare for the Tetons. Hands it off to Hobbs. up to McDonald. McDonald back to Hare for three. That's going to be no good. Pulled down by Wallette. Wallette will lose a handle, but Parazin will pick it up, and he'll come across the timeline. Man-to-man again, defense for the Tetons. Over towards Parazin Jr. Back to Parazin. Three-pointer from the top of the perimeter, no good. Milner pulls down the board, off to McDonald, gets to the top of the perimeter, out to back to Davis, now to McDonald for another triple, no good. It'll be Davis again up on top of it. Hobbs will set up the offense. He's going to look to take off on Wallette, and Hobbs is going to be stripped on the way up. Good defensive recovery by Wallette, as the Tetons will be inbounding now from underneath their own basket. Hare set to inbound. Tetons get the ball into Milner, and an easy inbound layup. So Milner now 4-2 more. Back comes Parazin and Turtle Mountain up the court. McDonald all over the defender player up on top. Peltier's going to lose the ball into the hand of Davis. Here comes Hobbs, and Hobbs with an easy layup up and in. Eden now with 14 in the game. 66-25, Tetons up by 41. Mid-range jumper is going to be knocked down by Parazin. Leads down to 39. (66-27). Milner give and go up on top with Hare. Now to McDonald. He looks at drive, flips a tough one up. Milner with the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Grantham with 8 points in the game. Leads back up to 41 for the Tetons. Under 17 minutes left to go. Parazin on the drive. He goes for a mid-range jumper. That one's a tough one over the top of McDonald. As again, up the court comes the Tetons. Hobbs to McDonald. JoJo with a three on the way, and that one is going to be good. McDonald now with 17 points in the game. Up the court, Parazin again. We'll see if he looks to answer. He's going to drive on McDonald. Instead, he'll lose the ball underneath. Or a little flip reverse layup. No good. He'll get it back again. Out of the perimeter to Peltier. That'll be no good. Milner with the board. Out it'll go to McDonald. JoJo, another one for three. That's good. McDonald back-to-back triples for the Tetons. And the lead now 74-29 with 16:01 left to go. Timeout has been taken by Turtle Mountain. It's a full one. We'll take a full one as well. Back in 1 minute.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you.
Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it.
Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Got a crack in your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the Windshield Doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the Windshield Doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the Windshield Doctor today. Your clear choice for crystal clear results.
Mike Gooder back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96-1. It is Turtle Mountain with the ball, 74-29. Tetons on the high side. Chad Parazin Jr. racing up the court. He'll get down into the corner. Mason McPeak up on him. Now back out on top. It'll go along the perimeter. Here comes a drive from Wallette. Tough one. And no good. McPeak with the rebound. He is going to be fouled by Wallette. Wholesale subs coming on for the Tetons. Out there along with McPeak. He is going to be Powell along with Johnson, McKenna, and Sauer. McPeak now to McKenna in the low post. He'll push it back up to Mason. He'll drive, gets down into the blocks himself. Sauer from the elbow, and that'll be up and in. Andrew Sauer, 2 more. Tetons up 67-29, 15-18 left to go here in the game. Ashton pairs it, crossing over on Bridger Johnson. Looking to step back, nothing there. Here comes a drive again by Chad Patterson Jr. Now back out to Ashton. Here comes a drive. Ashton lose the handle. Johnson back out up on top. Good on-ball defense again by the Tetons. Lundy gets it on the high post. Out to Wallett. That's no good. Tetons get the rebound as a shot clock violation. Buzzer hits. Johnson to Sauer. Drives. 0 steps through. Out to Bridger. Kicks it to McPeak for 3 from the wing. That's off the mark. No good. McKenna pulls the rebound down. He gets stripped of it. Loose ball on the ground, and alternating arrow will give it to the Tetons. They'll retain possession. 76-29. Bridger Johnson set to inbound from underneath his own basket. Bounce pass to Powell. Powell to McPeak. He'll fire again for 3, and McPeak hits a triple. Now the Tetons just looking to get McKenna in the scoreboard for the second straight game, but they have 14 plus to get it done. Patterson up on top of the perimeter to Wallett. Looking down for a baseline cutter, nothing there. Back out on top, Patterson has it. He'll drive, fade away, one-hander, that's no good. Sauer with the rebound. Has a couple flaring out, gets through traffic, swings it back to Mason for 3 again. That's no good. Powell with the board. He's going to be stripped of it by Patterson. Here comes a 2-on-3, and that is Patterson getting underneath. Johnson with a good transition defense up on top of the perimeter. Finds it over to Herman. 3-point shot will be no good. McPeak with the rebound. He gets in space, pushes it to Johnson for the wing. Bridger for another triple. Knocks that one down, his second of the game. Johnson now with 6 here at home for Williston State. 82-29, 13-21 left to go. Long pass over the top will find his way into the hands of Herman. Sauer looking to poke it away. Herman backing down, nothing there. High screen from Lundy. 3-pointer on top will be good coming from Patterson. He is. Now there's going to be a travel called on Bridger Johnson, as it'll be Andrew Sauer coming out of the game with Andrew Feenstra coming in. Parker Wallett set to trigger the inbound pass. He'll get it into Patterson. Now on top to Herman. He'll set up the offense. High screen from Lundy again. It'll be bounce pass to Wallett from range. Bank is open on a Saturday for Parker Wallett. He now has 12 points in the game. 82-35. Bridger Johnson to McKenna. Now to Powell, back to Feenstra. McPeak again, looking. He'll drive down to the low paint. Looking to force it up to Johnson. Bridger. Feenstra now, he'll slide through. Goes baseline with the floater. Up, no good. Powell with the board. He's going to be fouled on the way up. And Joaquin Powell back to the stripe for a second. Fouled out. Looking for a couple more. That foul goes on Luke Lundy, his second personal, second team. Powell's free throw misses hard, no good. They'll have one more coming. Tetons, their first couple of games at the Buster Gillis were a little bit lacking from the stripe, but since those games, they have shored that up as they've been shooting above 70% as a team. That one a rare 0 for 2, but it'll be McKenna with a rebound. He has it knocked out of his hands. And it'll be now full court press coming for Williston State. 12:20 left to go. 82-35. No, they're going to reverse it and say it is back to the Teton ball. So now Bridger Johnson will have it, the inbound play. To McPeak up on top. He'll find Feenstra. Picks up a screen from Powell. Feenstra Euro steps through, and he'll be hit on the drive by Wallett. That'll be number 4 for Wallett. And sends Aiden Feenstra to the line for 2. 82-35 here with 12-14 left to go on the American State Bank scoreboard. Aiden Feenstra's first one on the way. That'll be no good. Tetons have now missed their last 3 from the stripe. Feenstra at the line for his second of 2. That one is going to be up and good as well. Or 1 for 2 instead of as well. Now 83-35. Here it comes now. 3 more subs in for Williston State. It'll be on pairs and out up on top. Big head and shoulders fake from Azure. He'll hand it off. Swing pass around into the hands of Wallett. Underneath to Azure. Got the mismatch on Feenstra. Azure gets down low. No good. And Feenstra unable to haul it in. 3 more Tetons set to come into the game. We Powell, Johnson, and McPeak going out. Overy, Zakowski, and Queercoil coming in. There's going to be a foul on the inbound pass called on Aiden Feenstra. Didn't see what happened until the whistle happened. Inbound play will now go into Azure. Azure backing down on Feenstra. Steps through, flips one up, no good. Gets an offensive rebound. Pass behind his back. We pulled down by McKenna. Pushed it up the court into the hands. Now River has it up on top of the perimeter. Over to Feenstra. Now Zion up on top to McKenna. Overy. Charlie up on top. He's going to fire again. That one not going to hit anything. McKenna 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here as he's looking for his first points at home. Back of the court comes Turtle Mountain. The 11 left to go in this second half. Harrison has it on the perimeter, dishes it off to Azure on the wing. Now dumps underneath to Wallett. Wallett on Feenstra. He's going to back down to the defender, put it up and in. Wallett with 14 in the game. River back up the court for Williston State. He finds McKenna, who curls around. Zion for 3. Got it to go. Zakowski with another triple, his second of the game. Excuse me, his second bucket of the game. He now has 5 points. The dump pass down underneath. Zakowski will come away with the steal, and he's going to be tussled down the line. No foul called as Feenstra now will come away with it. He'll look to push it back up the court, and now a whistle gets a foul on Braylon Herman. So a little bit of messy play, and Coach Herman tells Zakowski, hey, let's grab the ball and be secure with the possession before we run helter-skelter down the court. Zakowski now working on top of the perimeter. Here comes McKenna, gets to the elbow, out on top to River. Now to Feenstra, looking McKenna backdoor, couldn't find him, up to Zakowski again. 12 on the shot clock. Zakowski drives, sends it over to River from the far wing for 3, no good. Long rebound for Feenstra, he's going to step through, puts it up, no good. Overy gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Back comes Turtle Mountain, 4:45 left to go in the game, 86-37. Herman has it, backing down on Zakowski along the perimeter. Looking for his teammate to dump it off to Pears and has it. He'll step through, floats one up at the cup and gets it to drop. Ashton Pearson with a nice play for 2 more. Now 86-39. River back up on top to McKenna. Overy. Feenstra now back to Zakowski. Zion looking to take off. He'll dump it back to River, who gets on the baseline. Now to Zakowski. Crosses over, got his man, twisted through. Dumps it off to Grant, who puts it up and in. Overy with the bucket, and the Tetons on the bench erupted louder than anyone. And now the Tetons back up 88-39. There'll be a foul called on the Tetons, and that will allow the last Teton to enter the game. Coming in now is going to be Braden Bailey. That foul on Zakowski. Turtle Mountain now with the ball. Herman working his way up to the top of the perimeter. He'll push it up over to Pearson. Bailey battling with Pearson. Now on. Kicks it up to Lunday. Long two-pointer from Wallett. And there's going to be an offensive foul. And I think they are going to now get Pearson with that little push-off. We'll see if he picks up a couple of them in quick succession, as I think Coach Herman may have said a little bit of something of it, how it was happening a few times in quick succession. Bailey working his way up the court. He'll get the touch and give back from McKenna. Now to Zakowski, and a miscommunication between Mikowski and Feenstra to give the ball back to Turtle Mountain with 8:18 left to go in the second half. Pearson pulling up on Bailey, and there's going to be a foul called on Bailey on the ground. Braden Bailey picks up his first personal, third team foul on the Tetons. And a substitution is going to be coming in for Wallett, who has 4. Coming in for the first time will be Dante Davis. Davis being guarded by McKenna. Quick three-pointer coming in from Pearson. That's going to be good. He's had a bunch of buckets, 5 of them in this second half alone. Bailey to McKenna on top for 3, and Charlie finally takes the top off for a triple. He has 3 points with 7:50 left to go. 50-point lead for the Tetons, 91-41. Back up the court comes Pearson. Set to check in is McPeak. Give and go underneath. Goes to Lundy. That's going to be no good, but there'll be a foul called on the Tetons. We'll see who will pick it up. If that's on Zakowski, it'll be his third. And it is going to be on Overy, just his first. Fourth team foul as Lunday knocks down his first of 2. Zakowski will come out of the game with Mason McPeak coming back in. Lunday for his second. That one is good. He went 2 for 2. His first 2 points of the game. Back up the court. Again comes the Tetons to McPeak for a corner 3. Feaster able to tip it back away and retain possession to McKenna on the drive. He'll dump it off to McPeak, who through the lane went for a big dunk, and he'll hit the front of the rim. Lunday coming back the other way in front of 5 Tetons. He'll put it up, no good. McKenna will pull it down, 91-43. Back up comes the Tetons, and a drive by Bailey will result in a foul. It's going to go on Persian, his second personal, 6-team foul. And I'm looking to see if it's going to be on the drive or the shot, as it looks like the Tetons are going to be inbounding it. Bailey set to trigger from underneath his own basket. Bailey looking, puts it up on top to McKenna. Head and shoulders fake now to Feenstra. He looks to drive. Cut off in the paint. Gets stripped now up to Bailey, who takes off, gets in the paint. Bailey with the left-handed layup up and in. Braden Bailey with his first points of the game. 93-43 with 6:40 left to go. Rivers had to check back in on the next stop for the Tetons. Davis has it up on top, dumped underneath. McPeak will tip it away. And there will be a media timeout coming with 6:32 left to go. Tetons on the high side, 93-43 on the American State Bank scoreboard. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf fields that saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Berg with Williston State. The turf project was a much-needed addition for our communities. It seems like the complex and fields are used all the time, and that's what it's for, helping our kids get more and more practice and host more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city having turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Call 572-9275 today to become part of the team and support the turf project.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Watford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Mike, we're back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96-1. Teton's up by 50, 93-43. Durham Lake has the ball. Azure drives, dumps it off, looking for Davis underneath, no good, and there's going to be a foul called on Azure. Peyton Azure picks up his third personal. And there's a stoppage at the scores table here. Well, they're going to say that is a seventh foul, so that is going to put Aiden Feenstra at the stripe. Feenstra at the line for first half of the 1-1. Off the back of the iron, no good. Pulled down by Herman. Herman gets it up the court. Now over to Davis for three. No good. Feenstra pulls down the rebound. He's going to get past a gamble by Lunday. Pass on the baseline to McPeak. Pushes it through. Corner three for McKenna. That one's in and out. No good. And back up the court again will come Harrison. He's going to be stripped of the ball by McPeak, but Mason can't keep it in bounds. Inbound now coming. 93-43. Swing pass over onto the far wing to Lunday. Lunday dumps it off. Turnaround jumper from Herman will be no good. River is going to fight for the rebound. Can't come up with it. Patterson will pull down the board. And that will be two more for Patterson. He'll have 16 in the game. 93-45, 5.5 left to go. McKenna, to McPeak racing around the top of the perimeter. To Feenstra with the little floater in the paint. No good. Pulled down by Herman. Tetons looking to get their offense taken again. Zukowski said to come in on the next stop. Big block by McKenna of Patterson. He'll get it back. It's the back of the backboard on the next attempt. We'll steal it back from McKenna. Loose ball again on the floor. And McKenna's going to get tagged with the fouls. Charlie, I think that is his first. It is his first and 15. See, now McKenna will come out of the game. Zukowski will be checking in. So McKenna, who's locked a bunch of minutes, gets a good rest on the bench. Now entry pass underneath to Azure, working on Overy. And Zukowski with a big block on a putback by Davis. Rebound goes to Patterson. He fires one from the wing. That's no good. It'll be Feenstra tips the ball away around. Zukowski gets the ball up to McPeak, who runs it up the court to Feenstra. He's going to run through, gets to the paint, floats one up and in. Aiden Feenstra with the bucket for Williston State. His first basket here at home. 4.5 left to go here in this one. Tetons back up by 50. Here comes a drive by Herman. He'll dish it off underneath. Reverse layup to Davis. Dante Davis gets into the scoring column. 95-47. Mason McPeak on top of the perimeter. Now Zukowski gets it. He'll pull it back. Zukowski will drive. He's going to get hooked and get it to drop. Zukowski with the tough bucket on the drive. We'll see who that one was on. It'll be on Herman picking up the foul, his third personal. Zukowski, who got it to drop now with a back half of the three-point play. That one is going to be no good. He'll stay at 7 points in the game. Racing up is going to be Herman. He's going to go get Overy to pump fake and hit the deck. Flipped up to McPeak. McPeak will flare out to the wing, slow things down into the corner. River was wide open again, thought better of it. Tetons will run some offense. Kicks off back to River. He'll dump it off to McPeak in the corner, looking underneath to Overy. Overy with a top step, turn around. That'll be soft, no good. Back up the court comes Turtle Mountain. Under 3.5 left. Entry pass underneath to Lundy. Turnaround jumper, no good. Overy with the rebound. Back it again. A go to River. Bailey's had to check in on the next stop. Zukowski with a pump fake and the drive. He's going to put it up and in for two. Zukowski looked like he wanted to go strong with the flush. And he laid up light now, 99-43. Tetons 1 point away from crossing the century mark yet again. Pearson with a wild fadeaway jumper. That'll be no good. Out of bounds back to the Tetons. As in for McPeak is going to be Bailey. Back in Braden Bailey. Bring the ball back up the court for Williston State. The things up, waits for Overy. Now Bailey didn't see anyone on him. He'll take an uncontested three. And Zukowski's going to rip the ball away from a defender. Keeps it in bounds. Zukowski will get it over to Feenstra up on top again to Bailey. Feenstra again is going to drive. He's going to take it hard to the hole. Puts it up and in. Aiden Feenstra now with 5 in the game for the Tetons. Lone Teton yet to score is River Queercall. He'll have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get that done here in front of his home crowd. Three-pointer's going to be up and no good. Davis with the rebound. Puts it up on top on the outside. Now Azure for three. That's going to be a triple. Coming in there from Taden Azure. He now has 7 in the game. Bailey up the court for the Tetons. We'll see if they feed River along the perimeter. Bailey will cross over. He's going to drive. He's cut off. Long pass to Feenstra. Three-pointer from the far wing. And Aiden Feenstra now with 7 points in the game. 7th three-pointer of the half for the Tetons. 104-50. Timeout's going to be called. Just a substitution timeout. As coming out of the game is Davis and Azure. Braden Pearson in for the first time, as is Elijah Peltier. Braden Pearson for three, and he'll look good, but just a splash of the twine didn't go through. That'll be over back to the Tetons. 1:29 left to go. Bailey bring it back up the court for Williston State. Get it to Zinon. Hand it off now, River. Looking to drive. He'll spin, lays it up, and no good. Overy gets the board, puts the putback up. That's going to be no good. Rebound back again to Lundy. Racing up the court is Perzer. He's going to barrel through Bailey, and there'll be an offensive foul. Gonna go back to the Tetons. And again, we'll see if they give it to River to get the ball. The team's going to explode if they can get everyone in the scoring column. Zukowski again looking to drive. To River, who'll pull back up onto the top of the perimeter. Under a minute left to go. Feenstra again drives it now to River. He'll get down into the paint. Then he cut off, kicks it up on top to Zukowski. 8 on the shot clock. Zukowski sets a screen, gets a drive to the mid-range, over to River, and he's going to throw it up after the shot clock violation horn. And the Tetons looks like They did not get a good set that Coach Herman wanted for them, so that is going to be their last possession where they take a look at the bucket. Last possession coming in here for Turtle Mountain. A three-pointer coming from the wing. That'll be up and over the top of the backboard. No good. And Coach Herman telling Braden Bailey, hey, just to dribble out these remaining 12 seconds left to go here in this one as the Tetons take home a win by the final of 104-50 over the Turtle Mountain Community College. Tetons go 2-0 on the weekend. They improve now to 6-1. They're tied for the same score as the Teton women. We're going to take a 5-minute timeout. Chance to go get the post-game stats. Back here for more Teton basketball right here on Dakota Country 96.1.
Hi, this is Kyle from Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air, and we'd like to remind you we are ready for the change of seasons. The Toro snowblowers have already arrived and are set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. If you're finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available along with service after the sale at Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living, located on 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? At Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home a breeze. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, you'll feel confident every step of the way. Start your search anytime with their easy-to-use online property search at basinbrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit basinbrokers.com today and let's get moving.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
In the Mondack region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling of Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Mondack region together one smile at a time.
Here at Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, we believe in we, not I. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice and the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are a cooperative.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you.
Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it.
Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Got a crack in your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the Windshield Doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the Windshield Doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the Windshield Doctor today, your clear choice for crystal clear results.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf fields that saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Berg with Williston State. The turf project was a much-needed addition for our communities. It seems like the complex and fields are used all the time, and that's what it's for, helping our kids get more and more practice and host more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city having turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Call 572-9275 today to become part of the team and support the turf project.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Watford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Michael, we're back here for Teton basketball. We are post-game of the Teton men's 104-50 win over Turtle Mountain Community College. Taking a look at the scoring, starting off with Turtle Mountain in the second half. They shot 11 of 34 for 32% from the field, 3 of 12 from beyond the arc for 25%, and 2 of 2 from the line for 100% in the second half. Overall in the game, 19 of 65 from the floor for 30%, 6 of 24 from deep for 25%, and 4 of 5 from the line overall for 80%. Leading the way in scoring was Wallette with 15 points, also Parison with 15, 2 starters combining for 30 of the 50. And Parison Jr. comes in with 6 points, 7 from Azure, 2 each from Lunday and Davis, and 1 point from Parison off the bench. 33 rebounds as a team, 21 defensive, 12 offensive. Leading the way for Turtle Mountain in rebounding with 10 was Braylon Herman with his 10 rebounds in the game. 8 defensive and 2 offensive, 9 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 25 turnovers, and 12 fouls as a unit. Looking at the Tetons, they're led in scoring by Josiah McDonald. He had 18 in the game, and 18 in only 14 minutes of play. There were 3 Teton starters who scored 15 or more. It was McDonald with 18, Hobbs with 16, and Hare with 15. And Harson Hare got all 15 of his in the first quarter. Aiden Feenstra with 8 points for the Tetons. Zion Zilkowski also with 8. And Grantham Milner with 8 in the game. 7 from Andrew Sauer, 6 from Bridger Johnson. 3 in each by Charlie McKenna and Mason McPeak. And 2 coming in from Joaquin Powell and Grant Overy. In the second half, the Tetons, 19 of 38 from the field for 50%. 8 of 17 from beyond the arc for 41%, but just 1 of 6 from the line for 16% for free throws. Overall in the game, they shot 51% from the field, going 41 of 79, 37% from beyond the arc, 14 of 37, and 7 of 12 from the charity stripe at 61%. 41 rebounds for the Tetons. They were a +7 on the boards, 28 defensive, 12 offensive. Leading the way was Milner with 6. He had 4 and 2. 25 assists, 14 steals, 5 blocks, only 7 turnovers for Williston State, and 10 committed fouls. Looking at the advanced stats, points in the paint, Tetons win that one 52-12. Points off of turnovers, Williston State 23-2. Second chance points 8-5 Williston State. Bench points 42-4 Tetons. There were 0 scores, 0 ties. Tetons led wire to wire. Their largest lead was 54, and that ended up being the final score here in this one. Tetons will next be in action coming up on November 19th. That'll be back here at the Well in Williston for one game, and that game is against Gillette College. So a very, very good test for this Teton team to see how they fare against some of the best teams in junior college when Gillette will come to town here to the Well on the 19th. And that one will get tipped off at 7 p.m. Pre-game show starting around 6:50. You can catch that on 660 Keys News Radio. And that is going to be it for the Windshield Doctor post-game report right here on Dakota Country KYYZ. The Windshield Doctor, your local experts for fast, reliable chip repair and full windshield replacement. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and put a button on this one by naming the WCCU player of the game.
Hi, this is Kyle from Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air, and we'd like to remind you we are ready for the change of seasons. The Toro snowblowers have already arrived and are set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. If you're finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available, along with service after the sale at Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living, located on 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
Mike Gooder back here for Teton basketball on Dakota Country 96.1. Now time to put a cherry on top of this one by naming the Western Cooperative Credit Union player of the game. Western Cooperative Credit Union, where you're more than a member, your family. And that player of the game is going to go to Josiah McDonald for the Tetons. And he put on a highlight show here for Williston State, getting 18 points in 14 minutes as he was quick and effective for the Tetons on way to their 104-50 win against Turtle Mountain. Tetons outscoring Turtle Mountain 47-27 in that second half. We're going to be back for more Teton basketball, as we said, on Wednesday night when Gillette comes to town. It's going to be a good one. Don't want to miss that. That'll be it for this edition of Teton basketball right here on Dakota Country 96.1. I'd like to thank Emma back at the station for keeping us on the air and sounding good, as well as all of you for tuning into this and every edition of Teton Athletics right here on Dakota Country 96.1. Until next time, sports fans, I'm Mike Reuter.
Didn't win a lot, but the dogs won. Didn't bag a biggin', but I saw one. Just the things to do, it ain't a long one, so I can't complain. Yeah, I got 87 in the tank, y'all. It's a hand-me-downer, but it cranks, y'all. Shirt right takes a little pain on, but I kinda like it that way. Now I ain't got it all, but I sure got it made. Got a little piece of heaven with some ricochet. Got some boots that I like and a girl that I love. Some seven and some blessings filling up my cup. Ooh, I wouldn't be nobody different if I had the choice. Ooh, no, I can't lie, it ain't a bad life for a good old boy. A good old boy. Got a Friday night that I can walk to. Got a good preacher I can talk to. Got the same problems that we all do. Don't thank God as often as I ought to. Cause I ain't got it all, but I sure got it made. Got a little piece of heaven with some ricochet. Got some boots that I like and a girl that I love. Some seven and some blessings filling up my cup. Ooh, I wouldn't be nobody different if I had the choice. Ooh, no, I can't lie, it ain't a bad life for a good old boy. that's where the dogs lay. Little feet running down the hallway, an angel by my side I get to call, babe. Yes, I
I hate the Bruce, you're both away. You're not bumping me. ball is on the wrong side of the hoop and I jump from the yeah, why didn't you just make the layup?
That was you, man. How could you dare box it up to you? Well, you're going to come for Charlie. Let's figure it out.
No, I wasn't rebounding it. I thought you had way more. I just feel like this. No one really rebounded it. Like, I mean, everyone on the team. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I went out every time. I thought it was good. Because I was in like section. Hey! Yo! Hey, you! Back up!